Welcome back to Late Night. We're here with Tracee Ellis Ross. I do ask this question often of people who figure, or I should say finish long runs on beloved shows. Did you, I don't want to say stole, did you liberate anything from the set?
Yeah, I asked to liberate a piece of art that had been on the wall. It has not made it to me. I am still under the hopeful idea that it will show up at my door in a package. I don't think I got the piece of art I wanted. I did, however, take as much wardrobe as I possibly could fit in my car because Bo Johnson had a great wardrobe. And at one point I was like loading the back of my car and an ABC executive walked by and I was like, either turn around or know that I am helping the wardrobe department and I'm bringing these things to the cleaners. The cleaners is on the way home and I just want to help them out to get all this stuff cleaned up so you can pack it up.
That was very, very kind. You're a very charitable person. I'm sure he bought that hook, line, and sinker.
Absolutely. And you know what? Everybody knows that about me. I'm helpful.
Very helpful. Now, this is a time to embark on new experiences when you wrap something like this up. Yeah. I've heard tell that the next frontier for you might be trying stand-up out. Is this true?
It's a hope, it's a dream, it's a wish. It's clearly so much harder than the greats, you know who I'm looking at, Seth, than y'all make it seem, but I'm looking for a tight 5.
All right.
Isn't that the term? Is that the term?
Tight 5, yeah. If you can get a tight 5, okay. You're on your way.
All of a sudden, it sounded like I said something sexual. Or like what I'm supposed to achieve at the end of my diet, like a tight 5.
There's a different kind of like people that will want a different kind of tight 5. This is just a steer clear of that.
Right. Okay. So we don't want. So will you tell me what the top 3 things are I should think about with stand-up?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, it has to be things you enjoy. It brings you joy to say them out loud. Okay. Like I think that people can tell when you're not joyous about it.
That's a good note.
I think that in your head, your tight 5 is probably at first writing going to be 10 or 15 minutes, right? Like it
this
will.
Is getting harder you have to by the minute.
Yes, but it'll like you just have to be sort of ruthless at the editing of it.
Okay.
And lastly, I would just say they can smell your fear. So
it's gonna be a stinky room, Seth.
Well, now you did something harder than a tight 5. So I saw this photograph. You managed to get your entire family, including your mother, Diana Ross, to wear the same matching pajamas and take this Christmas photo. I mean, when I look at the amount of people here, I cannot believe this was pulled off. It's a beautiful photo, Tracee.
Well, my sister Rhonda is not in the photo. Not only was it pulled off, but I, during the holidays, am in charge of food and photos. So I usually organize. I don't have children, so I have really strong assignments. And this Christmas, I was like, I'm not ruining this. I literally shipped my ring light home. So I shipped my ring light, my tripod home. We used to do family photos where my mom would we would go to a costume shop and do Victorian costumes, but there's so many children and so many husbands and wives now, we're 22, that it's like Amazon pajamas. And we got everyone in the photo, and my family, there's nothing, I like and love my family so much. And the holidays are our favorite time to be holed up in the house together. And yeah, that photo is a good capture of it.
I think that the very wise thing you did is I noticed some of the younger people were allowed to have bicycles. Yeah. That's very smart in regards to keeping their attention. Let them have the bikes.
Well, let them have the bikes. Let them look at it. I mean, the whole beginning of taking a photo is this way, ha ha ha, this way. Look over here. Look over, Everly, look over here. You do that for 10 minutes, and then you finally get a photo. But my trick is I have a little remote in my hand, and I just snap and snap and snap and snap and snap, and then we have to go through 45 pictures.
Well, let me just say that there are 22 of you, and at least 15 of you are looking at the camera. So great job.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for being here, Tracee. Congratulations on 8 seasons, and I do hope to see you soon.
Thank you so much. It's lovely to see you as always.
Tracee Ellis Ross, everybody. The final season of Black-ish airs Tuesday nights on ABC.